Hey everybody, it's Mike Jones from DingoSoft, and today I'm just going to share with you a really quick sneak peek of the new application that we're due to launch this week, the Powermailer. And really this is just following up on the massive success we had with the app that we released recently called PowerScraper, and you know, as you're probably aware, that was capable of building mailing lists literally by the thousand. And you know, we've had loads of people doing really well with it, but I've had a lot of people getting in touch saying, Mike, is there an easier way for me to send the emails out to these lists? I had one guy said, I've got 120,000 people to mail. Surely you've got an easier way to do it. And of course, you know, we've been doing this for a very long time, and there were tools that we used privately to do this. But we had a bit of a thing happen on June the 1st that you may or may not be aware of. And what happened was Google announced that you would no longer be able to use the SMTP service to send emails using free Gmail accounts. And that was a little bit of a blur to quite a lot of people and quite a lot of the tools that already exist on the market, because you know, Gmail accounts are easy to make. They're very reliable, and it was useful that you could use that SMTP service within other mailing services, even things like our Respondingo, and be able to send lots of emails out without having to pay those huge fees that like Aweber or MailChimp and stuff like that charge for sending high volumes of email. So that was a bit of a problem for a few people, but for those of you who've been around me for a while, you know, I said straight away to Glory, well, you know, if I can see it, I can automate it. And it occurred to me that the easy way for us to be able to handle this was, instead of using the server stuff, the SMTP service, I could just automate the whole thing in the browser, a bit like we do with LinkedIn and Twitter and other things that we've done in the past. So I took a few days out from the project I'm on at the moment, which is the big version 2 release that's really due any time now. We're really into the testing stages now with that. And I just very quickly figured out how we could, via browser automation, log into a Gmail account and actually do an email send as if it was like a human being doing it, rather than an email client or something like that. And I have to tell you, I've been blown away with just how effective it is. So, you know, what we've done is basically wrap the thing up for you and included some of the tools that we've used privately up until this point to manage the lists and manage the actual sending via the accounts, and the end result is what we've called Powermailer. And you know, it really is, it's quite an app, even if I do say so myself. You know, my assistants have been hard at work putting the infrastructure in place, and actually for those of you that are users of ConnectDingo or TweetDingo, you're getting a bit of a sneak peek of some of the kind of version 2 interface functionality that you'll be seeing in those applications when we release the version 2 stuff. Certainly the way the account management works and stuff like that is all part of that. So it's all very cool. It works really well, and as you can see, you know, there's a number of things you can do. I'm just going to very quickly show you that what I've done here is literally I've added a Gmail account into the application. It's so simple to do. I can just click add account. I would enter the email address that you use, the password that you would use to log in with, and we've also added proxy support as well, and that really can get some extra life from your Gmail accounts, because you know, it doesn't look like it's just one computer doing all the work. We can spread the work around. And as well as that, I've built into the software some quite cool management and best practices that are hard coded in there. You don't even need to worry about that stuff for literally managing the number of sends per day, the delays between how often it sends and all that kind of stuff. So again, it just looks more like a real human being using the Gmail account to send emails out. So, you know, it's pretty, just think about this for a minute, it's very, very cool, and it's very, very effective as well. And the nice thing is, because of what Google's done, the free Gmail accounts have actually increased in terms of their trustability, because, you know, there isn't another piece of software out there that can do this kind of thing. And I don't foresee anybody getting on our coattails too quickly either. We've really turned this around in record time. So once you've added your Gmail account, it drops into a pool of them, and you could have 50 or 100 in here if you wanted. It really doesn't matter. It will manage them all the same, and then you can import your lists and you can create campaigns. So it's all very cool, and because it's using the browser technology, we've literally built that into the application so you can watch. If I just do a test login, you can see instantly the browser fires up. In fact, I can even click on that to bring it into full view. There we go, and sure enough, boom, it's logged into Gmail for me. Account successfully logged in. So it's very cool, guys. We're going to be launching this on Friday. If you're watching this, that's because you're on our database of customers, or older customers, people that we've worked with. So the good news is you guys are going to be able to grab a copy of this very, very cheap before we turn it into a monthly subscription. But besides that, we're going to share on Friday the exact strategy we use to drive traffic to our software sales, to get us consulting work and coaching work. And more than that, we even do a bit of affiliate marketing with some of this stuff just because we can, and it's easy. We just set our VAs doing it, and it's just found money, really. So we're going to share with you that exact strategy, and you're going to be able to get your hands on the software as well. So that's two really cool reasons to be there on Friday. So I really look forward to seeing you, and enjoy the rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.